Okay, here we are, the day before the opener. Michigan's Upper Peninsula. We're at the grocery store getting our groceries for this next week, and we are gonna have to figure out now how to divvy it up amongst us. So, we got a little story problem here. So, Nick, the total grocery cost was $200 for the hunters in the Upper Peninsula. And if Chris gave Jeff $40 and Jeff paid $148 and Ben paid $40 and Nick paid $8.37 and they needed to pay Jeff back in full, that would equal what? That's your totals.
I've got 100 into it.
I think it's 3 into 108. Maybe? No, because I paid 40 here and you paid 9, so that would...
So, Chris, I think everyone has to pay $40 into the pot. So, I've given $20, so I need to give you $20. And then, did you give $40?
Just now, yes.
Okay.
But nothing to him, yeah.
I don't think that
That's
matters.
irrelevant.
Right.
Yeah. So I think Chris owes you $40. I owe you $20.
Chris already paid $40. You got that included?
Yeah. So he paid $40 for himself. Now he needs $40 for Brody. And then if I give you $20, you'll have $60, and then you'll have your own $40 into it, which will equal
I want to
100.
remove Brody from the equation.
Yeah,
though.
just.
So
even if we gotta pay more.
Right, that's fine. That's what I'm thinking. We won't factor 43. For me,
Okay.
43. There we go. Whew, man, that was tough. Where's
Okay.
Chris when we need a math genius?
I thought your name was Stavi. You got $5.
Sure, fuck.
I'm gonna give you interest, Steven.
Sure, I'll take it.
Here we are in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Deer opener Eve. Feels just like Christmas Eve when we were little kids. We got the hand warmers stuffed in our pockets like we're stuffing stockings. So Nick, what do you got to say for this week?
Looking forward to killing stuff. Already seen a couple deer, and have our stands already, so I'm pretty excited. I personally didn't have any bait this afternoon, so that's good signs. But I think everyone here is seeing good signs for their areas, or looking forward to being out. So yeah, I'm glad to get away and hang out in this trailer and shoot stuff.
Mr. Jeffrey Town,
Yes, sir.
what do you got to say?
Well, November 14th, 2012. Been waiting for this day to arrive last year, November 20th, 2011. So very excited to be here. Spot looks good this year. Can see a long ways where I'm sitting. So I like that part. So there's some runways that are being used. So there's some traffic going through there. We put out bait the other night. Mine really hasn't been touched, but not too concerned about that. I'm sure they'll find it in the next day or so. But the guns are loaded and the bait is placed and the stands are up, and I'm just looking forward to getting out in that stand and waiting for the moment for the deer to do its job. And my goal is to have at least three deer hanging by the 19th. So that's what I'm looking forward to. As always, a safe hunt. Everyone to be safe and no issues there is always a priority. And just blessed to be here and can't wait for tomorrow morning to happen. So that's basically what I'm waiting for.
Right on. I'm going to be setting up in a box blind this year for the opener. Basically looking down a stretch of power lines, hunting to the right of me is a cedar swamp, and to the left of me is a stretch of cedars. It's a nice travel corridor up a mountainside. Anytime that the hunting pressure increases, they like to use that as a travel corridor, and I'll be waiting for them. A little bit ago I headed out to the blind just to get my seat set up, and I noticed a little buck popping out, checking the power lines for hot doe. That was good to see. That was middle of the day. And then probably 20 minutes after that I saw another one. So I'm going to be hunting with a doe decoy tomorrow morning. Hopefully be just reeling them in. And looks like we got a lot of south winds this week. That's not necessarily ideal for our stand setup, but we'll do what we got to do to get the job done. Lows in the 20s, highs in the upper 30s, maybe a little bit of 40s on some of the highs, but that's good. We'll deal with that. Who knows, maybe we'll see some snow too. So here we are, Upper Peninsula of Michigan, ready to rock. Stay tuned.
It's 11:10. We just got set up a little bit ago. It's a nice morning. It's really cold. It's supposed to snow, so hopefully they'll be on their feet today.
It's opening day, the Michigan firearms season 2012 in the big woods of the Upper Peninsula. It's been a beautiful morning this morning. 2 little bucks fighting. Just a perfect morning. Black-capped chickadees are singing. My buddy Jeff Town just put the smack down on a buck. Yeah, all in all, the rut's definitely on. The bucks are coming out to check the fields, looking for doe. So I got my decoy out this morning. Did a little bit of calling. And come on, admit it. When you hear that calling, you're like, oh, that guy can't call worth a crap. But, yeah, buck came in anyways. No, but seriously, obviously my calls were having a couple malfunctions and it didn't matter. Buck came in anyways, went to go downwind of the decoy, and he didn't know what to think. So, beautiful morning, and stay tuned. Alright, we're heading down to Jeff's stand right now. He shot a buck, and we're going to fetch him. Opening day, it's about noon, and we're gonna go get him.
I knocked it down and it got back up really quick. And that ran spurt all the way to there. You see it behind that tree bend? And it kind of did like a little circle dance. And then its rear end sat down. And then it just flopped right over. And that was it.
What'd it do?
Butt sat down. And its head kind of went like this. And its antlers stuck right in the ground because his head was looking straight up to the sky.
He was going to the light.
It went to the light, that's for sure.
Thank you, Lord, for blessing us.
Yes, sir.
With a cool place. We saw no other hunters this morning. Woo, woo. God's country. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Let's go check them out. Nice.
That's exactly how I found it, just like that.
Nice Michigan UP buck.
Uh-huh.
Pull my hole up top here a minute. Check them out. Nice.
Got a little bit of rigor mortis setting in.
Yeah. Beautiful deer.
Yep, got a little. His G2s have got to be at least 3.5 inches. I'll stand like way back to make it look like it's even larger. Somebody call the doctor. Firearms busted too.
Oh, Brit.
To a pro-am.
Okay. It is November 15, 2012, Camp Benny in the UP. I have just shot a doe. Well, this is my doe I shot I think it was about 4 p.m. this evening. It's November 15th, 2012. I saw what I believe to be her yearlings earlier this morning in a morning hunt running around. And then about 3 p.m. this evening I saw her and her yearlings running around playing, but because I was trying to video camera, I didn't have enough time to get a shot off, and I think they spotted me and ran off. But then an hour later, about 4 p.m., they moseyed in here. The yearlings were playing over in that area, and she just came up to the bait pile and started eating. And I got the camera on her and had enough time to shoot her. And she jumped and ran about 10 yards down in this area and just collapsed on the ground dead. So it was a short-lived existence after my shot.
Nice. How
Yeah.
far did she run after you shot her?
About 10 yards.
Nice. jump season.
What just happened, Brody? Well, you shot one. We have to go find out if you killed her or not.
What?
We shot one. We have to go find out if you killed it or not. Not yet. Not yet. Sit down. Tell me what happened.
It was just sitting there. And I got up. And we were trying to find out if it was a door or a spike. Found out it was a spike. And then we zoomed in. I put it right behind the shoulder halfway. Pulled the trigger. And I didn't hear the shot. I didn't feel the recoil. Oh my gosh.
Was it a huge one? Or
It was about medium.
how long were its horn?
Looks like they're about that long. I got one. I definitely hit it in the right spot. Hey, can we go out?
What?
Hey, can we go out?
Not yet. A little bit excited.
Just a little bit.
Cold all of a sudden.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
You've been sitting here all night, not even with a jacket.
I know.
Based on the way the deer jumped, I would guess it was a good hit. But we'll find out, won't we?
He jumped like his back legs were so high.
Did kind of a donkey kick.
I think he's been long enough.
We'll sign off here in a minute. Shortly, we'll go check, but we gotta give it a few minutes. Brody, what'd you think of that?
He's awesome.
I think it's awesome too. Good job, dude.
He's huge.
Yeah, it's a nice sized body for that age of a deer.
He's still a buck.
It's still a buck for sure.
Reagan! Oh my
Good
god.
job, bud.
I shot it with my grandpa's gun.
I think I can hear Grandpa coming as we speak.
Oh my god. That's a big body though.
Good deal.
You did it.
It's a spike.
You did it.
Smack down.
The spike, he's still gonna get to keep his buck tag, but
Good job, bud.
he was running down through it for me earlier. He goes, I'm gonna kill this deer with Grandpa's hat on, with Grandpa's orange vest, with Grandpa's coat, Grandpa's bibs, Grandpa's gun. That's pretty funny.
All right. Good job, bud. Looks like a pretty good shot. You didn't go too far.
not saying I have a log in the sense that you mean I have a log.
Okay, it's about 9:30 in the morning, November 17th, 2012. Just a few moments ago, I had a coyote at about 250 yards, and I haven't been seeing any deer movement this morning. And when I saw it out there, I just made some lip squeaks with my mouth. I saw it turn around and go back in the woods, kind of towards Jeff, because it was going across towards the cedar swamp. And I was watching for it, didn't see it anymore, kind of disappeared in the cedars. And then probably 20 minutes later, right over my right shoulder, probably 15-20 yards at the most, that coyote comes running through, and it cut right between me and the doe decoy, and it was maybe 40 yards from me. I just hammered him, dropped him right in his tracks. So yeah, one coyote down.
Alright, walking up to see Ben's deer. Coyote that he shot.
She did. She came over my right shoulder. She came trotting down here, fully alert. She actually stepped. There's a wet dog print right on the middle of that stump. As soon as she went to step off that, I hammered her, and she dropped right down, right by that deadfall there. Female.
Yeah. Big hole through it.
Yep. Claw up there.
So are those like open season?
Go ahead and pause that there. Saw this coyote milling around, making all kinds of noises, and I saw her across the power lines, and I flipped on the camera, as you'll see, and just did a little. She went back, and then eventually did a circle downwind of me, and then she cut down in front of my blind and hammered her, the 22-250. She was going nowhere. So, coyote down, her deer chasing days are over. Which is definitely a good thing. A lot of these around, we definitely want to knock down the population.
this week. What do you think, bud?
Well, I got a deer. That's what I came for.
You got your first buck ever. That was pretty awesome, wasn't it? What was your favorite part so far this week?
Probably watching the video of my reaction right after I shot the buck.
It was pretty epic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now where are we headed from here?
Now we're gonna go lunch.
We're gonna go out and have some lunch with Uncle Nate, aren't we?
So beautiful up here. It's all big woods, no agriculture. You gotta figure out where the food sources are. There's no cornfields, bean fields. We had a great season this season. My brother took a bear up here at my camp. But there's such neat opportunities here. We've taken coyotes and bobcat, bear, and deer. Definitely not as many deer, as big a bucks, I think, as back home. But it's very adventurous, very pristine. And tonight it's real windy. But the deer still seem to be moving. So I'm gonna get back at it.
I broke its neck.
Little 30-06 action.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, take a step back behind me here. Okay, Jeffrey Town. Tell the story.
Story is sitting for about 3.5-4 hours, I think, today, and didn't see really anything. Had reports of deer coming towards me, but never saw any. This deer came from the north, and I waited till it stopped, and then I went ahead and took the safety off, checked for gear to make sure there's no horns on there, because all I have is my doe permit, and pulled the trigger, and she went down like a load of bricks.
This deer, when Jeff shot her, it ran 0 yards.
0. If it
Yep.
could go gone negative, it would have.
So right here is where she was standing when he shot her. And she ran all the way to right here.
Here.
Nice.
Nice tender meat right here.
Yep. Good eating.
Very good eating.
Good job. Let's
Think
get
I'll
a few
cut this one up
pictures of you.
Alright, I'll do it quick.
Shoot.
Alright, what is today?
The 18th.
18th? 18th of November 2012. Shot this doe evening hunt. Came from behind, waited for it to pass so I could get a shot on it through some small saplings, and pulled the trigger, a 243, and she dropped. And Nick and I drug her a long way. So
Sure did.
very happy to get her, and it's my last tag. So very blessed. Had a great year.
Good job, Jeff.
Thank you.
You had an awesome season.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Thanks.
Okay, it's November 18th. Wasn't the best shot, but no trouble tracking this deer. So now it's time to get her gutted and get her on the pole.
It's going to be in a glass jar.
Okay.
I would assume there's going to be beer because
Slightly increase your odds and stuff.
Yeah, slightly. Hey bud, you got sand right there? Thanks. Ooh, look at them burgers. It's gonna taste good tonight. Half pounders, shasties.
It's gonna make you strong.
I gotta get some energy food into Brody so he can drag our deer tomorrow.
Oh, whatever.
Ain't
I already
done.
drug a deer today.
Good start.
And I drug one.
Look at that. Such a pretty sight.
Pretty little maidens all. Oh, what's that?
This is a UP version of wind chimes.
There's gonna be one more chime up there tomorrow.
Pretty tough buck pull. Brody, go stand in the middle of those two
See
deer.
the sag in the ball? That's filled with
yeah.
concrete, folks.
That's right. Yeah, idea of height.
Brody, how tall are you? 5'2"?
5'3".
5'3". Trying to squeeze an inch on it?
Yeah, it's tough.
One more right.
See the bow in that bulb?
Yeah,
That's
I do.
awesome.
I do see it.
So that thing's filled with concrete, so.
How much weight we got in there?
5,000 pounds.
Most those weigh
$7,
$1.25.
yeah,
probably.
$7.50 maybe. $7.25.
My van's gonna be loaded down.
Yeah, you won't even be able to. You be dragging on the way home.
Sparks.
Yeah.
Only
Doing a
had
wheelie like.
Throw a light on the bob there. The fancy dancy outhouse. Just a single holer.
She was cute, and now she's ugly.
Thanks, Ruger.
Yeah.
So are those things mailable as long as you hand write in all? What's that?
Like Bill's better.
Yeah,
Dual function tripod.
that's true. It is a. You never knew that Weber made a tripod.
Yeah, we should like write a letter.
See if I can do this and pour coffee all over it.
That sounds good. I'll have that. Is that thing shooting raw?
It does, but I didn't. It's like a 24 meg picture.
Yeah. Nice thing with raw is you can fix almost everything with Lightroom then.
Last one. Should have my big loose orange tape out of here.
That looked down on the camera. Oh wait.
Good.
Guys, I got him! Strap him to the tree!
So Brody, you got your first deer this year.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It was fun. Very fun.
Yeah.
The adrenaline is probably the worst,
Yeah.
but it pays off.
Mhm.
Well, it was the second day after, and it was the day after opening day, and we had hunted in our pop-up for about half the day. Then we moved, and then it was probably 20 minutes before dark, and the spike came by and pulled the trigger on him.
Where'd you hit it?
I hit it right behind the shoulder, quartered it away,
Perfect.
blew its heart out.
Nice. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You got your first deer. You will never forget that. You'll remember every detail of that, even when you're older. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Especially because we're going to keep grilling you on it consistently to make sure you remember every detail of it.
Right. Right on.
Yeah, you did a good job, dude.
What do you say, Nick?
It was a fun week. I got a doe. Nice mama doe.
Mm-hmm.
And saw lots of chickadees. But it was a great week.
Yeah, for sure. I love those chickadees. They're like your best friend out in the woods.
Yeah.
So not only did we hunters take a good bountiful harvest here that we were blessed with, but we also knocked out a hunter out of the gene pool who will not be working against us the rest of the year. So I bid you farewell, Mr. Coyote.
Well played.
Well played. Job well done.
Resistance is futile. You're just gonna die tired. 12 deer in here.
For future
Just for future reference. This is way more efficient.
We're gonna get like the best deer packer badge.
Pretty bad when somebody says, hey, I want
That one is smaller than the one. Need to call home.
I just got to know
Alright.
what happened to the doe. That's a good sized doe there.
Yeah, she is. Nick and I are very familiar with her weight.
You have intimate knowledge of her size. What's in your truck?
What's in your pocket?
I'm gonna make a what's in your wallet commercial.
What's in your truck?
Hey Ben.
Yeah.
Go here once. The tires are squatting. You may have to be a little careful when you drive out of here.
My Indian name would be Squatting Bull.
showers, nothing.
Well, we got them all in there, and I would say we have documentation in case later we have to get more in here. This is 7. We could fit easily another 5 in here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
And the top are closed.
And the topper close.
a little bit of compression.
All right.
Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty.
Okay, bud, go ahead and shut it once.